Hello people of the internet, welcome back to T's Money. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. I know I am because I am so excited to film this extra spicy Saturday savings. I hope y'all enjoy it. $8 mic, turn to $1 million, then we all rich. That's just how I So jumping right in, I'm gonna do a cash count and you'll see why I called this an extra spicy Saturday. Let's just count it up. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you heard that right. We are playing with $75 today, which is the most I've ever done. Probably the most I'll be able to do for quite a while. Today is Wednesday the 21st. I actually got my refund check for the final semester of my college career. Oh my goodness, undergrad. I might go to grad school coming soon. We'll see. But I got my refund check today, and when I was doing my budgeting, I put a lot of money towards debt. As per usual, I did a lot of money towards some upcoming goals I have, towards my trip, some clothes, some running shoes, and also for this super special video. So I'm super excited about this. Let's just get into it. Okay, so we're just gonna start and jump in. First things first, y'all, I know I skipped this last Friday. I will be skipping it again this Friday. And I skipped it last Friday because, well, last time I filmed this video, what I said is that I had a banquet like coming up in like 2 days that I will get a tip out for, which will go towards it because that'll satisfy the parameter that the money must come from a side hustle. That banquet, it got canceled on me, so I didn't get that money. But this week I picked up 2 extra banquets, or yeah. So I was already working one banquet this week, but I'm working an extra one essentially. So I will actually have the money to put in for that, but because of that, I'm just gonna put an IOU right here instead of putting more prop money in, because I'm trying to get away from that prop money for real. So 16 plus 23, which is what's gonna be this Friday, is $39. So whatever my tip out is off the top of it, no matter what, I will be taking $39 out of that to put in here. And this is the prop money from last week, which was the 16, to represent what I would get at that banquet, at least I thought. And so instead of putting more prop money in, I'm actually just going to take one of my IOUs. And like I said, I owe myself $39 for it. This is the first time I've used the IOU in this binder, but it's okay. Okay, and this money, I should be getting it tomorrow because the first banquet I work is tomorrow, so Thursday. So honestly, that's a smaller banquet as well, so I'm not sure how much that tip out will be, but that might be my whole tip out for tomorrow, which I'm fine with. And then my tip out from Saturday, which is my big banquet for this week, is actually going to be pretty big. So anything else I need to cover will come from that Saturday banquet, and then most of tomorrow's money will go in here. But I promise next time y'all see a Saturday savings, the money will be in there. It's just, you know, the last 2 times, this week and last week, just haven't worked out. I need to get like one of those little paper clips that stick out, but I'll remember this. Or should I put the IO? No, I'll remember to do that. Okay, the next thing we have is Proud Penny Pincher, which I think we have quite a few pennies this week. Okay, maybe not as many as I thought, but we do have a good, decent size number. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. So 21. And then my last one time is roll the dice. I'm going to use a blue and a white, or a green and a white. Oh, green and a white. The green is blue, the white is red. Let's roll and see what we get. 5-in-1, so 5 blue, 1 red, and it says, what is your favorite fast food? Ooh, I have 2 choices. Number 1, the immediate thought that came to my mind was Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. I'm a Taco Bell girl down. But thought number 2 that came to my mind was Chick-fil-A. So it's really a toss-up between them, but Taco Bell, honestly, might be the winner in that. I used to eat Taco Bell so much because it was cheap. In college, I ate it so much. I love their like limited menu items. I love the $5 boxes. It's just such a good deal, and the food's so good. I know that might be a little controversial, but y'all will never get me off of Taco Bell. And this time it got $5. So let's count what we have in here so far. We have 10, 15, 20, 25, 6, and 7. Okay, good progress. And y'all, today we have a full deck. So be excited for that. Okay, the first one we have up on our number challenge is Chip Away by Mystic Budgets. This one is played with 20 chips and 4 dice. My little frog fell. I'm gonna put this binder to the side for now. Actually, I'm just going on top of that. Okay, so 4 dice and 20 chips. And we can just roll. I like to speed y'all through whenever I do this, and until we get to step 2. Y'all, it looks like I'm missing a bunch of dice. They probably fell out. They're next to me. So it should be 5 rounds. So whenever we get to the last few rounds, I'll just add in more chips. But I have a 1. I did not mean to do all yellow. That's funny. I'm gonna still count that. I have a 5, another 5, a 2, and a 4. Then I just have 1 left. Okay, so I covered a 5, a 1, and a 3. And so I need to re-roll this second 5. I'm gonna roll it again. Okay, that landed on a 1, which I do have. And then I think I have 2 more rounds of rolling. It keeps bouncing out. Wow, all 3s. Which I have 1, 2, and 3 3s, but we'll re-roll one of those, which is a 2, which we do have. We haven't lost any chips so far, and then we have 1 more round of rolling, so I'll put these other ones up. Okay, we have a 2. I think that's all that we have, so we need to re-roll 3 of these. We have a 4, which means we lose 2 chips. All right, let's do some math. Y'all, I was so excited when I got this calculator, but it's so hard because y'all can't see the screen, so I might return it, but I need to make sure I kept the box, honestly. I don't know if I kept it. And that is a total of 28, but because we play the low income way, we add up the 2 digits, which will leave us with stuffing $10 today, which is a pretty good amount. Okay, so I'm just gonna okay, we're gonna put 10 in, and let's count up what we have so far. We have 10, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 38. And we're not even like through the second row. So I know that this savings challenge is going to save a lot of money. Okay, next up we have the Karami box by Pretty Girl Saves. So let's close this up. And for the Karami box, I'm actually just gonna put this away. It's kind of in the way. So for Karami box, you play it by pulling out a random slip and going where it tells you to go and stuffing that amount. I like to do 3, and because we have $75 that we're playing with today in total, I will go ahead and plan to do 3. So the first one we're gonna pull, I just like to pull it from the middle, is a $3 like little, what's it called? Coquette Karami. That's a little bit of a tongue twister. Okay, that is in section number 3. For whatever reason, and I think I say this every time I film, whatever reason, this sticks really badly to my folders, which is kind of annoying, but let's see. I think I'm going to condense this, so let's add $3 in. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. $11. So we're going to condense it for a 10. Honestly, I could have brought more big bills out because I think I'm going to need to do even more condensing. I'm going to set that to the side for now. Let's pull our second card, which is this little moon worth $1. And it is in section number 2, which is the first time we're stuffing anything in this section. Wow. Y'all, this is so bad. Just $1. And then our final pick of this round. Oh, $6. I think this is the biggest amount we've ever gotten in this box challenge. And it is in section number 1. Okay, adding in $6. Let's count up what we have. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and $11 as well, which we could condense this, but I have a lot of ones. I want to see what the other games are talking about before I condense any further. And these finished slips, we're just going to stick them in the back for now. It says my battery's about to die. I believe it can hold on through the end of this video. I'm hoping. Okay. Next up, and this one I'm going to spend some time. I think I'm going to plan to do 3 rolls, and depending on what's happening, we may do a couple more. But this challenge is allocated towards vacation, and because I'm going out of town next week, I do want to finish it. So that's why I'm willing to play a little longer in here today and hopefully finish some good stuff. So let me get my roller back out. And I like to use this little D6 to roll. It keeps bouncing, y'all. I promise a dice tower is coming soon. Okay, 1, which is a save $2. So for right now, I'm just gonna put it in on the calculator, and then we'll add everything else at the end. So we're doing a save $2. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which is a save $1. And then another 5, which is 1. We're going to go back to the top. 2, 3, 4, and 5, which says disguise plus 1 to the next space, which I think we can just cross this one out and then roll again, and whatever the next space gives us, we'll just add $1 to it, which is another 5, y'all. I need to shake this up better. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which is a save $2, which plus 1 will be a save 3. I'm gonna go ahead and roll 2 more times. 1. It says bought security system plus 3 to next space. Y'all, we're really getting down to the wire with these. So let's roll again. 6. We're going 1 back to the top, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then it says cookie bribe. Roll 1 through 3. Oh, okay, so rolling a d6. So roll 1 through 3 and the bribe is successful. Move ahead 3 spaces. Roll 4 through 6 and the bribe doesn't work. Move back 2 spaces. Oh my goodness, none of these are values. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add 3 to my calculator so I don't forget that, because the next one that we land on is plus 3. Okay. 3. So we're going, roll 1 through 3 and the bribe is successful. Move ahead 3 spaces. So we're moving 3 spaces now. So 1, 2, and this is the next one. So which is a save $2. I don't know why I started pulling that out. So plus 2, and we already had the plus 3 in the calculator. That leaves us with 11. Y'all, let me count how many more spaces we have in here, because I might just finish it. I didn't realize that a lot of these spaces weren't really like actual spaces. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 spaces left. I'm tempted to just finish it. Should I? I'm very tempted to just finish it. I'm gonna roll one more time, and then we'll kind of plan to come back here for a catch-all. Okay, that sounds good. So one more time, we're going 2 spaces. So 1 and 2, hide, roll and save the amount. So have a roll and save. Let's get something good. 5. So plus 5. We're adding 16. I'm satisfied for stopping right there right now, which means we have 5 more spaces. We're adding 16 right now, and hopefully at the end of me going through all of the challenges, we could come back, roll back, and maybe finish some more. Maybe, question mark. So let us see. Okay, plus 16. And then let's also do a count of where we're at right now. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 6, 7, 8. $58, which I think it'll probably save around 75. That's what it's looking like. Okay, the next challenge is a scratch off, which I will plan to scratch 2 today. I will use the back of these tweezers. So we'll go here and here today. Ooh, $4. So we have 4. And then we have 3. So we're gonna add in $7 to this. Okay, beautiful. Love that. Simple, easy. Yeah, I should have brought more big bills. I have so many ones, and I want to be able to condense some stuff. I know for my tinies, I'll definitely probably have to condense, so hopefully, honestly, thinking about that, I'm just gonna leave this 5 out for now, and we'll just put it in all one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which brings us to 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So $26 in here so far, which I think is about halfway through that challenge. The next one is our tiny. So this is where I'm concerned about condensing a little bit. These tinies are from the Flower Garden. Wow. Back to what I was saying. These tinies are all from the Flower Garden collab. I chose my favorite 8 out of the whole collab. And so I'm gonna roll a D8 and it will tell me where to go within the tinies. We landed on 3, which is 1, 2, and 3, which is a roll and save. And so for my roll and saves, I do like to roll a D4 instead of a D6. and it landed on 3, which brings this challenge up to $5. And so I just messed up that marker tip. Yikes. Because there was $2 in here, I'm just gonna switch that out for the 5. All right, and you know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and roll again. 4, which is right next to it. And so we have some options. I went ahead and pre-filled in the numbers. So it went from, I went 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in number 5, which will bring the total up in here to 11. So I'm gonna switch out this 5 for a 10. And I'm low-key tempted to roll one more time. Y'all, I rolled the wrong dice. That's why I landed on 4, but it's okay. We already did it. I'm low-key tempted. Actually, we're gonna not do that for now. Okay. Challenge number 6 is Life With Me, Eileen. For now, I think I'm just gonna fill in 3 letters on this challenge because each letter is worth $1. 3 is usually my go-to, honestly. So we'll fill in 3 letters for right now. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, which brings the grand total in this lovely challenge up to... Honestly, the protector in this one is kind of unnecessary. I could have just put them directly in this folder. But that brings us up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and $10. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. I did not think we had already filled in 10 letters. That's funny. Okay. $10. And then finally we have this one, which we started last week for the first time. It is a challenge, like a race, a rolling race is what it's called, by Budget with Amanda. And so I'm just gonna roll a d6 and we'll see which one gets it. I want Gingy to win. So Gingy is the 4s. I really want Gingy to win. Okay, we got 5. So let me color in the 5, which is the wolf. Okay. And low-key, let me count how much money I have, and then I'll decide whether or not I want to roll again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have $11. So I'll just leave it at 5 for now. And then I'll give it the $5 bill. Which brings this folder to a grand total of $6. Oops. Alright, and then we finally have another challenge in here, and okay, so these are by me. They are available on my Ko-fi. It is a part of a set of Ring the Bell, and then these are bonus savings which cost $1, but the actual dashboards and the tracker for that challenge are free on my Ko-fi. Definitely go give it a check out. These little cute little savings challenges, this one's a scratch off that saves 42 plus, and then you have 2 minis. One's a color and save, one's a roll and save. I don't know which one I want to do. Any, mini, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If it holler, let it go. Any, mini, miny, mo. So we'll scratch today. I think I'll just go right here. I know I just made this, but I genuinely don't remember where the letters are, or numbers are rather. So this is getting $5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And low-key, if I wanted to, I could play the 2 minis today. Or, no, I'll just let it be every time I come back to this folder, I'll play a different one of the challenges. But definitely go check out my Ko-fi if you're interested in those. And also shout out, oh my goodness, I filmed a budget with me right before I filmed this one, and I meant to shout out Lacey. She is the first person to buy something on my Ko-fi. Thank you so much. Your support, like, you're amazing, girl. Thank you so much. I actually teared up a little bit when I got the notification. I really do appreciate it. All of y'all's support means so much to me. Even if you're just getting the freebies, when I see that people get the freebies, it makes me so happy. So even if you don't have the money to spend on my Ko-fi, please go check it out. I have so many freebies over there that I would love for y'all to be able to partake in. So definitely please go check it out. I spend a lot of times on my challenges, honestly. I'm very much a perfectionist. I consider myself an artist, so I take pride in what I put out. And so if you could just support me in that small way, even just getting those freebies and showing me that my work is appreciated, I would appreciate it a lot. But yeah, that's just me being sappy. But Lacey, thank you so much. But yeah, let's roll again, and we'll roll to see where we're going in the binder, because we have $6 more to play with. 4, which is scratch off. Wow. And the max we can get on scratch off is $6, so that is perfect. Where should we go? I'm gonna get this one that's cut off. Okay, so we got $4 going into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, which leaves us with 2. And so that being said, so I don't have to give myself another IOU. I'm gonna go to the Flower Garden collab and fill in something there. I think one of them is close to finishing. Yeah, this one is one spot away from finishing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so we have $5, $6, $7, and $8 completed in this challenge. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do ring the bell for the tinies, but I also don't know if I want to keep them in here. Because this is a completed challenge. But actually, I am gonna take it out, and then in its spot, I'll just let my blank ones be like your choice. But before I go, I do want to allocate these. And so I'm actually gonna pause the recording because I wanted to do the tinies allocation a little differently. Alright, I'm back. These are my allocations for tinies. So I'll be rolling a D8, and it could go towards, let me zoom in a little bit. So I will be rolling a D8, and the categories it can go towards are flex, which means flex folders in my sinking funds binder, which I'll show you all that. But those are basically folders that I switch out. They're not consistent sinking funds, but if I'm specifically trying to save for something that's like $100 and I don't want to put it in like a wish list, that's what flex is for. So a good example, previously passport was a flex folder, and then currently running shoes are a flex folder. So that's flex. And then if I don't have a flex folder, then it'll be my choice of where it goes out of this list. Number 2 is wish list. Number 3 is daily fun. Number 4 is entertainment. 5 is clothing. 6 is birthday. 7 is gifts, and 8 is my Japan trip. And so the way I came up with these is that these are like sinking funds that I'll normally skip. Like if I don't have enough money in my paycheck, or if something is like tighter and something has to be skipped, these are the ones that I will skip first, or will just get less money. And in my other allocation, I'm not 100% sure. I think clothing and maybe, no, I think clothing might be the only one that's in my other allocation that can get money from other games. I haven't figured out allocation methods for all of these. I'm specifically talking about how I allocate my mini Mondays. These are categories that aren't in that mix of funds. Yeah, I'm saying that in a weird way, but those are the allocations, what it can be allocated to. So that being said, I'll be rolling this D8 and we'll see where this tiny garden will be going. Number 2, which is wish list. Y'all, I love wish list rolling. Yeah, so I wasn't prepared. All right, I honestly didn't think anything was gonna finish today, so I didn't have the binder ready, but we're gonna put this in my completed challenges. And these are the dashboards I was talking about that are available with those like 70s themed savings challenges. These dashboards are completely free of charge on my Ko-fi, so definitely go check them out. I'm just gonna drop this one in here. I'm not gonna add $1 into ring the bell for the tinies, but it will be in my finished challenge reallocation. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for all of the support. We're so close to 100. I gained like 12 subscribers in 2 days, which is crazy. I know that doesn't seem like a huge amount, but that is really fast growth for my channel, and I hope that the trend continues. I hope y'all enjoy the content I'm bringing to you, and be on the lookout for some more. That's all I have to say. I'll see you next time. Bye.